Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Cindy with the Positively Altered podcast. I am a chiropractic internist and nutritionist. And on this podcast, we love to talk about all things health related, physical, spiritual, emotional, sometimes in a business sense, sometimes in a fun sense. And today is going to be no different. I have two amazing guests. One you've heard before, and he brought a very dear friend, and they are in the voiceover industry. So we're going to have some giggles because they're going to speak in lots of voices. They even do a Dr. Cindy voice on the show. And we're going to talk about just some ridiculous things to have a good time. But no matter what, please hang in and spend the entire time with us because we also get serious and we talk about men's mental health and how important it is to be authentic and transparent in order to come back from the edge, as Jared is going to share with us. So today's episode, really important for two reasons: giggles and transparency with authentication of being who you really are. So stay tuned. We're going to take a break, listen to a couple sponsors that are really important to me, and then we're going to come back with my guests, Stephen Coghill and Jared Breshers.
Hello, my name is Heather Lord, and I am the COO of Professional Health Products. Cutting corners is an all too common practice in the dietary supplement industry. When my father founded Professional Health Products, he sourced the cleanest, most biologically active ingredients from around the globe. Today, that commitment remains, which is why the finest healthcare practitioners, like Dr. Cindy, have trusted us for more than 40 years. We oversee the entire process in our manufacturing facility, from sourcing and formulation to manufacturing and labeling. Today, we offer over 300 unique products that can be tailored to the nutritional and homeopathic needs of each individual. Most recently, we launched a proprietary genetic test, allowing our practitioners to get even more dialed in to their patients' health. To learn more about Professional Health Products, please talk to your practitioner or visit our website at phpltd.com.
Today, your life is going to be altered. I'm Dr. Cindy.
Welcome to Infinity. We have worked hard to create an electronic claims website that is simple and user-friendly. This is the public side. You can log into your personal web portal here. This is your dashboard. You can personalize it to your liking here. Our main focus has been to allow you to submit and edit claims as easy as possible. You will find our claims editor and claims processing is simple to use and straightforward. Our quick action bar is where you can find your most important information. Most of these icons will take you directly to the claims the number represents. You can easily view if you have any messages in your inbox of any unread alerts by looking for these blue numbers. To view the rest of our training videos to get the most of your Infinity experience, click this icon. We hope you find this web portal simple and easy to use. Thanks for letting us serve you.
I'm Dr. Cindy. Who wouldn't want to join me for the Positively Altered podcast? Welcome back to the Dr. Cindy Positively Altered podcast, where we cannot do the opening after a commercial break without laughing due to the fact that I have two amazing guests that are making faces as we open. Welcome to the podcast back for the second time, Stevie, Super Stevie, as I have started to call him, Coghill, and Jared Breshers. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
It's a pleasure. Pleasure to be back. Thank you.
Jared, why are you excited? What gets you excited about being on the podcast today?
It takes me away from the rest of my day on this beautiful St. Patrick's Day, which is preparing for a week full of I got a conference to go to later on in the week. So this is a joyful break.
What kind of conference? What are you doing?
It's a voiceover conference. Yes, ma'am.
What voice are you going to do when you show up? Like, do you walk in with a different voice?
There's about 100 of them. Yes, ma'am. It just depends on what you want to hear.
So at the end of the podcast, I want to hear the Dr. Cindy voice. Can you voice over and be me at the end of the podcast?
I can seriously work on that right now for sure. We can do the whole thing.
I think you should do the entire podcast in a Dr. Cindy voice. We can do that.
Girl, let's do it. Cindy. People of the plenty. And back to Stevie. That's what Michael Jackson said.
You know what? When we replay that, I'm going to stand up during the podcast and grab my crotch just so it fits.
I like it.
That makes sense.
Like it.
Okay. I think we'll do that. We're going to have to edit that in.
That's a good tie-in.
Excellent.
Just yes. Go ahead.
So voiceover. So Jared, how would we know you? What have you done that you're famous for?
Oh, I am not famous, but I've done like a Nestle Crunch and some things over across seas. I do a lot of work with a group in Italy, which is kind of fun. But
do you have to speak Italian?
No, but I've learned to say buongiorno, and they're like, yeah, it's great. It almost sounds Spanish. It's almost the same. It's pretty cool.
It does a little bit. So you do work with Italian companies from the United States, not speaking Italian.
Correct. Recording from my home.
Nice.
Right? Talk about a day job.
What does a Nestle? What does Nestle Crunch actually sound like when you do a voiceover?
It was just more of like a tagline. It was like, delight in Christmas for 100% rice. Nestle Crunch, America's favorite chocolate bar. That was it.
You might have seen he did a bunch of TV commercials.
Yeah, they had 9 different variants. So it's pretty sweet.
Excellent.
They're all online if you want to go see them. Oh,
but I'm
God,
the
they're ready for
entertainment
you.
director for the conference, so I have to be there all week. So I have to make sure everybody has fun. So that's my whole deal there. So this is going to be awesome.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So if you have to make sure everybody's going to have fun because I've been to some conferences that I have to admit, not so much fun.
Mine are awesome because I do things like cognac and chit chat, where I have people come in and do hand rolled cigars where they make smoked old fashions. It gives you a chance to network and kind of chill, have a nice beverage, a little upper class, a quieter place for the people who don't want to do the tone deaf karaoke thing. Yeah. You know who you are. Stop it.
I'm one of those people.
Oh, look, interference. I'm losing signal. Wi-Fi is going down. I'm just kidding.
Right? Jared,
what is happening?
You ready for this? 3 years of voice lessons in high school. 3 years. Private voice lessons. I can clear a room in about 8 seconds. I'm so bad. So like if you ever need the girl to like clear out the conference because you're done, you got to get out the room, like the rental is over.
Yep.
I would be your girl.
I got you. We're going to get you on a loudspeaker. Right. We'll get you recorded.
Yes.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Oh my God. Forget podcast host, professional speaker, and book author. I think I just found my new niche.
Calling, live announcing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Room clearer.
8 seconds, clear room. I'm going to be very expensive though, because it doesn't require a whole.
Clear the room, Cindy. Clear the room.
That would be sweet.
I totally. Yeah. Oh, I don't even have an inside voice. I can do it au naturel.
I can whisper sometimes. It's one of my abilities. It's kind of weird. Ha! You lied to us right there live on the podcast. Ha ha! Busted. You said you couldn't. Ha ha! You didn't have an inside voice. Busted.
You don't think that's a loud whisper?
I mean, well, now that you bring it up, no, I'm just kidding.
It's a loud whisper. I have a very loud whisper.
It's a fair point.
So this is exciting. So Jared and Stephen, how do you two know each other? Like, were you?
That's the tie-in right there.
Yeah, I want to know how you two have met.
Is via Atlanta, because that's where we met. I believe back in 2018.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I was there at the conference. He was there at the conference.
Quick friends.
And we were outside, and I was like, "Hey," and he was like, "Hey." I was like, "You look cool," and I was like, "Hey, you look cool." And then all of a sudden, we're like voiceover people and doing voices.
Was it like the hairline that drew you guys together? It was kind of like looking at each other.
I think it was one of us made that smart ass comment first. It was within the first 3 minutes for sure. It was like, we're both aerodynamic as shit. Right. It's like, you think you're fast? I was like, I'm only faster if I wear red tennis shoes.
Like an egg breakfast, something like that,
Over easy, scrambled.
Depending on what it is. You talk about food. Now you got my attention. I cook 90% of the food.
That depends on the day. Yeah. How is your day going?
Eggs Benedict? I mean, I love eggs, except boiled, and I don't do any kind of salad pasta things either. But eggs?
But right now they're expensive.
Oh, it's so worth it though. What's one food you would never mix with an egg?
Chocolate.
You know what? I sense by the quickness of both those answers that you've actually tried that.
Hey, I'm Irish, so there's been a lot of nights I don't remember. There's just flavors that are mysterious as shit. You go, I don't know where it came from, but I know what those two are.
But don't you think with all the unique flavors of ice cream now, there's got to be at least one that could mix well with eggs?
Oh yeah, that sounds really nice. Ben and Jerry's new burnt arm hair. That's what. No, that's gross. No.
I don't know. I'm thinking there's a market in there somewhere.
Maybe
you
as
know?
a vegan flavor.
College campuses, drunk students, a little bacon ice cream and eggs.
Now, see, that'll work.
Out of like a
bacon and eggs.
Out of a dispenser or something,
Right,
some
right.
sort
it's all in how you market it, I think.
Yeah.
Where's the voiceover commercial for that? Bacon, ice cream, and eggs. All right, Jared, go.
Hi. Do you not know what you want or when you want it or how you want it? That's right. We have the ice cream for you. Bacon, egg, and cheese by Breyers. Why would you buy this shit? Nobody knows. But we have it because we're running out of shit to do. Just like the movie industry, we continue to copy other people. This is our last shot at originality. Breyers.
Oh my God, I can see the billions rolling in off the college campus right now.
Man, I like Breyer, man. Shit's good, man. You wouldn't think it's good, but
Make
it's
your
good.
checks out to Jared Breshers, care of Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh my gosh, so cool. Stephen, what are you up to? What's new since the last time we talked?
Well, just like I threatened, I released an album on October and then on January, and then I have 2 more that I'm about to release.
And how's it going?
I'm kind of on fire as far as recording and
nice
music. So it's
nice.
Yeah.
Has Jared done any of the voiceover on the recording?
Jared has not, although Jared's going to be part of one or both or something. We're in the works now, trying to figure out what he's going to do, whether he's going to slap at the bass or play the guitar or sing on it. He's a multi-talented mofo, so you never know what's going to happen.
That's pretty exciting. I'm waiting for my part. I want to be on the album.
I got you right here.
Let's
Here
see.
it is.
What is that?
It's a Morocco.
See?
Oh, I can totally do that. Because I can keep a beat. I mean, I might be tone deaf, but I
Glows in the
absolutely
dark
can,
too, just in case of a power outage.
I can count to 4 and backwards, no problem.
Yeah. Okay.
1
All right.
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I-S-S-I-P-P-I banana.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You peed too many times, Jared.
Yeah, that's what the wife says.
To get your prostate.
Not in the dresser drawer.
Huh?
Not sure.
Yeah,
I
that
think
one
Robin
you
Williams
you
maybe
kinda,
stepped into the room for a second.
You kind of lost me on that one a little bit, Jared.
She's asking you now to explain.
Oh, that was a joke about accidentally peeing in my dresser drawer.
Oh, I get it now.
wow.
Have you ever peed in the corner of the
I've
closet?
peed a lot of places. Like in the morning, if someone
Yeah.
is in the bathroom, I have a giant deck out back of my house, and I'll literally, with my dogs, go out on the deck, and they'll be like, ah, and the sun will be. It's beautiful.
That totally makes sense.
Jared, you got to watch him. He likes to mark his territory. So
Yeah. How many water bottles in the car when you don't want to pull over? That's my boys do that all the time.
No, won't do that.
No water bottles. Won't fit in the
Never
opening.
drink and drive, and it's got to be a Gatorade bottle. I'm not trying to do that with a Pepsi can or a small area while I'm driving at a high speed. That's just dumb. I'm very big on
I do
safety.
think my boys actually pull over. I don't think it's while they're doing 80 on the
That's
interstate.
what we tell
I
you,
think
but we're men, and we don't live as long as you guys for a reason.
this is true,
There's no doubt about that.
right? You heard of a funnel?
Yes. Yes. So what is the dumbest thing you've ever done as a male species?
Oh,
We went out and
my.
stole road signs one night and gathered, and there was 2 teams, two teams of 2 people on each side. And we went out and we took the signs of either for sale signs or business signs in the back of pickup trucks. And then we took them to one of our friends' house and put them all in the front yard. And the father was so pissed because the next morning people were stopping by trying to at their open house because they had like 15 signs in the front yard. But the best is my friend running full speed at the apartment sign that he thought he could take down the flagpole. And he realized that all flagpoles have a certain amount of metal. So when he hit the flagpole, he came back down and he was like, "It will not be broken." So he got back and he charged like a bull and he took it and he's doing this whole number with this little green flag and he puts it in the back of his truck. And we're driving down a major highway in Georgia. There's this 12-foot green flag, but we did make it back to the house. That's the stupidest thing I've ever done.
Stupidest thing. Unfortunately, this story is ringing a little true and close to home. How many street signs?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Did that happen to you? And was it Jared that did it?
It was not me, and I'm gonna take the fifth just in case,
That's smart. In case you run for office.
Because at the time there were probably some minor children involved in the incident. So I'm going to move on from me and keep the focus on Jared for the moment. How many signs were there that you were actually able to obtain? Like, did you fill an entire wall and ceiling, or
we left them all in his front yard. They were all signs we put in his front. It was probably about a good, I would say 18 to 20 signs. He was pissed.
Yeah, I do have to tell you, there was an incident when my oldest son, senior year in high school, the big joke was to pass around a shopping cart. And I'm not sure who originally got the shopping cart from the shopping cart bin and who, is responsible for the actual stealing of the shopping cart. But it would miraculously just make its way into one of the seniors' house. And then that senior was responsible for getting it into another senior's house. And it made the rounds for quite a while. It was a very interesting prank. I'm not sure why the attraction to the shopping cart.
This is straight vodka.
They pay paradise to put up a shopping cart.
Stephen, what do you have in your house that does not belong to you, nor should it?
What? Those two guitars over there that I'm working on, they don't belong to me.
Oh, that doesn't sound quite as dangerous as Jared.
Over here, I stole this from a nun after I beat her at a Pentecostal church. What kind of?
I'm not down to stealing things. Stealing things wasn't my thing.
No,
it's more like blowing stuff up and setting it on fire.
Oh, what'd you blow up? You see, now I've blown a couple things up. What have you blown up?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really want to talk that much about statutes of limitations.
Felony.
No. A good story was good friends when I was growing up. We all had bicycles, of course, because we couldn't drive, and we're bicycling around, and we had fireworks too, which were fun, with these bottle rockets. And my friend and we took like these pen lights and we unscrewed them and taped them to our handlebars, and then we'd stick the bottle rockets in it. So as we're driving and pedaling, we could shoot them out the front of our bikes like idiots. So yeah, we're going down the street in this neighborhood that we didn't live in, and there was like a group of people standing in the middle of the street, and so my friend just like shoves a whole bunch and lights them, and they go flying out and land right in the middle of them, and they're exploding, and everybody's running, and chaos happens, and then we come flying through like a movie.
It's truly fascinating how generation after generation nothing changes.
Yeah, see. There was just no like cameras around to record it. Like we weren't like filming ourselves doing it like idiots. So
that is definitely getting people in more trouble. I mean, I know in my neighborhood now we have cameras just, as you drive down the street, they're taking pictures.
Exactly. So this is the time to get away with it.
Yeah, you do have to be careful where you blow things up nowadays.
I got a big backyard. We got it. It's a gully in the back. We can shoot our guns down that way. All our neighbors are very respectful of our chickens and whatnot. She's like, I don't know if he's joking.
Maybe that's why eggs are so expensive, right there.
Right,
exactly.
Not for me, because I live right in the poultry capital of the world, which is Gainesville, Georgia.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I live in Flowery Branch, but I'm so close to all the major chicken poultry plants. That's just I literally get the absolute best. There's a very large Spanish community here. And I get such good food, such good people. It's a nice community. It's not great in the middle of summer going down the highway when the trucks are going by. But other than that, it's fantastic.
So what do you pay for a dozen eggs?
Right now, I think it's still around, $4 or $5. I mean, it still hasn't dropped to whatever. I don't even buy the eggs, to be honest with you. I couldn't tell you. I cook everything, so the wife has to buy everything.
Okay. But still, that's a good deal. $4 or $5 for a dozen eggs. Here, south suburbs of Chicago, sometimes they're $8.
Go get some chickens.
Okay. Yeah.
They're easy.
I'm with you. Are they?
Well, here's the thing. It's like, when did society quit teaching you how to fend for yourself? I mean, it wasn't that long ago that people just kind of bartered and traded, and they just, okay, Billy's got goats. Okay, Karen's got chickens. Oh, shit. Fred's got beans. They traded and loved each other. I mean, community gardens and whatnot. I think people's soul is just so dark you couldn't have a community garden. They'd be like, oh, this green bean is great. Oh, no, we got fentanyl beans. Shit.
Yeah, I would love to get back to that. It's funny. One of the women who work for me, she's got a massive garden. And one year I said, "Oh my gosh, Kathy, I want to be a part of the garden. I'm so excited. Such beautiful vegetables." And she said, "Oh, I'll give you a corner." And I said, "No, I don't want a corner. I just want to write you a check and I want you to bring me vegetables." I didn't actually really want to do the work because, it's a lot of work. And then when you kill things, it's depressing. And I just wanted to pay
It
for the
depends on
beautiful
why you're
vegetables.
killing the
You
thing.
kill things. You mean like
Yeah.
killing the vegetables? You find it that's disheartening?
I find, as a physician, I try really hard not to kill people, and I've been successful for 26
Good
years.
job.
It's
Mhm.
yeah,
That's-
thank
that's
you.
a good
It's
track
Take a minute
record
for
to have.
Cindy. Oh yeah, girl. Yeah.
Right?
Nobody died. Nobody died. But you know that they tried.
so so proud of that. You have no idea. And then actually my new thing, which I'm really proud of, is
Mhm.
I think I probably have about 8 or 9 plants now in my house. And it took me, 56 years on this planet to learn how to not kill those.
How many
Good
I have
Lord,
in my
lady.
house, dude. Nice.
So I'm super excited about the plants. They're awesome. So I remember to water them and not overwater them and
I'm
give them a
super
little
excited
sunshine.
for you.
And I buy the
being a
kind that
person.
if they're wilted and they look dead, you just water them a little bit and then they sprout back up. So, I'm very careful to
I
not
like
get a
that.
high maintenance plant because high maintenance would be hard.
I get that.
Nobody likes high
Being any
maintenance.
kind of doctor,
No.
it seems like it would be very stressful.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what? I love what I do. So I think when you love what you do, it's not stressful.
Well, there for a while I was Dr. Love, and I was tired of Satellite 3. So
So
I'm kidding.
hence
Now
the
he's on
career
the
change.
BBC.
I was dancing for so long. I had the best helicopter
Man,
spin you'd ever damn well seen. I swear to God. They're like, he's not even used his hands. He does his kegels. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Those don't really work, right?
No, but I do it because it's fun. It's kind of a
Kegels?
fun feeling. You can twitch all your sphincters.
Yeah, but it doesn't really strengthen much.
Still,
Medically, you'd have to do a little bit more intensive pelvic floor therapy to achieve true benefit.
Okay.
thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm
Well,
gonna
that
take
went
your
nowhere
word for it,
fast,
'cause
didn't
that's
it? It
yeah.
was
Well,
like,
that went really.
I went to-
I
clinical,
said
and
thank
then-
you. I don't see how this
And then
is.
I just kind of glazed over, and then Jesus.
I went a little
Christ.
too clinical for you guys.
Hey,
little
Stephen,
bit,
you
just
didn't tell me she was
slightly.
going to be using in big words on the video cast thing.
Yeah, well, it's college words.
Oh,
I know,
okay,
I'm
my
sorry.
bad.
We
Okay.
went to public
I'm
school,
sorry,
and so we
Miss
don't-
Sandy. You just go
we
ahead
don't
and
really understand
yeah,
that.
I drive backwards in a cartoon every now and again,
Well, gosh darn, Jared, I'm so sorry to have overwhelmed you with the words that I used.
like the
Them
and-
words, them feud words.
Listen, did that just get me invited to the voiceover conference? Just that right there?
Whoa,
Am I a candidate?
Whoa!
They want to invite me. How would
It's
they invite you to
expensive.
the conference?
That's why I work
Oh.
it. You know, I can't. Be
I have
just
$8 I can
oh,
budget
dude,
for.
you're in.
I have
Bring,
$8.
stop by and
Yeah.
grab
$8.
Coghill.
Okay. I mean, the kids don't
Exactly.
need lunch today. It's not a big deal if I take that $8 and put it elsewhere.
If you 2 kids, $8. Good luck.
I have 3 kids actually. $8. Listen, $8 can buy
But they're not
a
kids
dozen eggs
anymore.
here.
Come on, Cindy. You say kids.
Actually, they're adults now.
Oh, that's
I know,
they're in
see?
your
You're
house.
still calling them kids.
I'm trying to get rid of
well, the
mine.
last one. Yeah, the last one just turned 18 in January, and on his
Quick
birthday
sale.
that morning, I gave him a big balloon bouquet because that's what I do, and they all hate it. But I waste $40 doing that, so it's the annual tradition. And I walked downstairs and I said, "Hey, Jackson, happy birthday!" And I'm done. And he goes, "What do you mean I'm done?" And I said, "Well, you're 18, you're an adult now. I am done with all of my legal responsibility for you. You are on your own." And he goes, "I have to move out?" And I said, "No, you don't have to go anywhere. But I'm just letting you know from this moment
Yeah.
on, everything I
No
do
more
for you
extras.
is now a gift and not a legal obligation."
Eh.
So I have 3 adults.
I mean, I'm not sure, giving the balloons was a legal obligation, but I get it.
Well, no, I
get what
bought
you're
the
saying.
balloons
It's
the
like
day
feeding
before
and
he
clothing. Yeah, I get that part.
Day before he turned 18. So it was still childlike.
Okay.
And then on the 18th birthday, I was done.
Yeah. Then you cut him off and you said you have to buy your own alcohol.
Yeah, which clearly he's probably been doing for a while. Now it's just noticeable.
She's on to you, man. You better not watch this podcast, fool.
These kids, I'm telling you.
They think they're geniuses.
That's why I don't have any, because I
Yeah.
was smarter than the average bear. And I said, F all that noise.
Yeah.
Julie knows what I'm talking about, don't you, Julie? No, she doesn't know what I'm
Oh, Julie's behind the scenes.
We're not supposed to talk
because she's
about her
got
because she's
kids
not really
too.
here.
And her
Oh,
kids are
she
just a
has kids
little bit younger
too.
than
See?
mine, so she's hearing all the good
She's
stuff
not
that's
part
coming.
of this conversation.
24-year-old, 21-year-old, and a 16-year-old.
So you still got one in the house?
One I'm trying to kick out as I'm with a 24-year-old. And then,
That's an endless
that's an
bout.
endless bout. And there's a lot going on with that one. The 21-year-old is a functioning autistic clone. And he's starting to sprout, trying to get his first job and whatnot. And then
Nice.
the 16-year-old female, she should have been, like mentally and emotionally is a clone. My daughter, Gwyneth, she sings. I love it. She's back in the chorus and stuff. She's amazing. All my kids are kind of musically like little Mr. Super Stephen. Stephen has helped me blossom quite a bit over the last little while. He knows more about me than a lot of people. You have a circle and you got a circle that you can trust. Well,
yes.
Since it's March and it's mental health.
Yes.
I will tell you this in all seriousness, this guy has, like, I don't care for anybody knows it. He's helped me walk away from the ledge, and he's helped me and been there. And I really believe vice versa. And it's quite important to have relationships like that, because with men, there's a lot of, I'm sorry, dick and fart jokes and a lot of bullying, but it's fun to us. Like, it's kind of like, I say like a construction site, but that's kind of where I grew up. There's a certain amount of camaraderie when you're jonesing each other is what I say, but the ability to be fragile with another human being and not have to hide so much and then be able to connect through music.
Okay.
That's why this guy is in my inner circle. And I will, there are very few things that he could ask for that I wouldn't be able to or try to jump through to get accomplished for that guy. So you were right.
What a great gift.
He's a good dude. So
great gift.
Just awareness, reach out to your boys.
No, you know what? I love that. And all joking aside, I wish we would spend more time being transparent and vulnerable.
It's hard for people.
Right?
People are terrified to be transparent because they're afraid to be judged because they're afraid to be who they are. They say one of the things that said most at the end of life is, I wish I'd have been more authentic to myself. That's the saddest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. So you were so scared to be you. Why were you around those people who made you go where you're celebrated, not tolerated? It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I think it's interesting. I'm working on a keynote presentation as we speak. I'm working on that. And we've been doing a little bit of research on some of the things that I'm trying to promote. And some of the research is showing us how 80% of the time our brain always thinks negatively. And out of the 60,000 thoughts that we have every single day, 70 to 80% of those are negative thoughts. And it's interesting to me because I know, and I work really hard on this, that transparency and vulnerability, which now that I'm, this public, podcast author and I put stuff out there, I try to be very vulnerable. Yeah, right. Hands up to the ceiling.
Take the shine while you can. Feel the warmth while you can. Right? Take your win.
It's interesting how starting out doing that, there was a lot of like, oh, I got to watch that and make sure it's perfect. And I don't like the way I look. And I don't want to say this because of that judgment. And now I truly don't care. And there's so much strength that I've gathered from that activity of that. I don't care because again, it is that authentic self of, look, I can be silly or ridiculous or ugly that day. And it doesn't make a difference because it's the authentic me. And if you don't like it, it's your problem. It's not mine. But where that transparency and vulnerability was very difficult in the beginning, it's now getting easier. And it's so empowering once I think you cross that bridge of going, okay, I got this. And I do. I wish more people would take that risk to work through that challenge of the hard to get on the other side.
It's hard. It's a human barrier. And it's just, I don't mean to make it about men a lot, but it's just, as like my wife and I'll sit down and we'll talk for hours, like over tea, coffee, whatever. And she gets saddened by the fact that how much resources there is. And then when she looks and like, because at times she's tried to help me with my mental battles, and she'll come back to me with her eyes teared up and be like, I can't find you anything. Like if she tries me, find me something that's not faith-based, because the thing I hate most is when somebody's asking for help or they need something. they don't need something else to replace it with, you son of a bitch. They need someone to listen to them, you know? So they don't think, I mean, I know Jesus loves me and I love God, but I don't need you to beat me over the head with it the second that I'm trying to be vulnerable. Let me breathe for a second. Let me decompress. You know, don't coax me into trying to believe some other shit, or I quit smoking to drink 18 cups of coffee a day. I grew up in Al-Anon and Alateen. Shit. Alcoholics, people are like, oh, I don't see why they drink. I was like, because you don't understand the disease. It's like, you don't get it. They're like, well, they chose to drink. It's like, you always want to blame the chemical and not the underlying shit that started that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't understand the person to begin with. You want to count numbers. It's not about numbers. Look at that. My favorite movies is like Patch Adams. Why? Because, yeah, okay, they were dying, but I mean, go look at all the history. He had such a wonderful time. He made a difference. He made a big difference.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. And it starts with listening, doesn't it?
what?
It sure does.
Yes,
Stephen, tell Jared to take those earplugs out of his ears and those headphones off. He can't hear me.
I'm sorry, Dr. Cindy.
Man, I don't know. His camera is wild. I don't know. Whatever his camera is doing is just getting crazy.
I know, he's fuzzy, isn't he? I think the message is clear. I think the face is
I am
fuzzy.
so sorry.
He's got the fuzzy filter
Let me-
going on. I
Let me
think.
try.
Now, Dr. Cindy, you have a green screen background, but do you change it to put something behind you?
I do. So there's when everybody watches
The
this, there'll be a
magic
whole
of
pink, positively altered background.
the magic of post-production.
Right? We're trying that just to see how it works. Because all of my guests always look healthier.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. I have fancy lighting.
Right.
I have the green screen, and then I
Yes.
look washed out and not as pretty as everybody else on the visual. I don't know what's going on.
I'm so sorry.
Might
just
need
look
your
bald
studio.
and
My mother
shiny.
made me this way. I've been pretty my whole damn life.
You are pretty.
I know,
Yeah,
with that fuzz filter.
Oh my
on the
God. I'm
camera,
so
you look
sorry,
awesome, man.
You know what? The
Hey.
eyebrows. You know what I love? The fuzz filter
Mhm.
makes the eyebrows look even thicker. I mean, there isn't a woman on the planet that would
Oh,
love that
no, I
look.
get stopped
Right.
in the grocery store all the time. People ask me if I pluck and trim my eyebrows. And I'm like, I literally have a guard on my manscaping razor that I run over it once every 3 weeks. And they're like, they're beautiful. I'm like, thanks. You want to borrow my razor? What do you want? It's a Norelco. What do you want? That's the secret.
That's right.
See, women don't use that. I have 2 manscapes in the house. They belong to my boys. I've never used it.
Wow.
Never used it.
Well,
Good old fashioned tweezers. A little bit of
Ouch.
pain.
his
A little bit of
filters.
wax.
His filters like the, have you seen this, man? This image from the security cameras posted around the metropolitan area.
You know what, Stephen? It adds to the mystery of Jared that we're trying to
It
uncover
does.
today.
I'm so sorry.
It's neat. It's kind of like an 8-bit like video game.
Guys, you're not
back in the
missing
day.
a whole lot. Whoever's watching it, you're not missing a lot. If you
I just like to rib
If you
Jared
look
while
me
we're
up-
doing this shit. Don't you understand me?
I understand you, Stephen. Please don't yell at me. Please, trauma.
Okay.
Oh my God, what is that
We've-
from?
I think that's Chewbacca. I don't think
All right, so let's talk about this voiceover stuff. I'm fascinated,
Julie
right? 'Cause
is I think
have-
she's giving us a score, and it's a bad one.
What do you
I
want
have-
to talk
I
about?
am-
You want to talk about Luann? You want to talk about Ladybird?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys a story, and then I want to hear the voiceovers. I'm going to tell
Story
you a story.
time.
Story
Yay.
time.
Yeah,
with
story
Cindy
time.
Lee.
All right, get your blanket and your teddy bear and sit in. I like to say Indian style, but I think we have to say crisscross applesauce now, right? It's still Indian style the way I grew
I'm
up.
ready.
I have all the respect in the world for that population. I don't mean that disrespectfully. So here's the story. And this goes to your mental health comment a little while ago, Jared, in terms of things that we have to overcome. So I was speaking in Minnesota. This is many years ago. I was on stage and I rocked it. I got off the stage. I thought I did a great job, right? I go home. And a couple of weeks later, I get an email with all of the, comments, right? Some organizations, you fill out the form and you get to give some feedback to the speakers. And I take that very seriously, actually, because if I can improve something, I want to, right? So I always tell people, please be constructive. Don't be mean. Just be constructive. Well, one of the doctors who was evaluating my skill set proceeded to write on the evaluation, how could you have her on stage? I hate her voice. She's horrible to listen to. Please don't ever have her back. Ever have her back. And I have to tell you, out of the hundreds of times that I've spoken over, probably almost 2 decades, and the feedback that I've gotten, it was the most hurtful. And the one comment that I will never forget, because I thought to myself, how do I change that? Now, I
speak like this all the time. You go, okay, we're going to speak in a completely different voice for the entire presentation.
So I need to take my $8 and come to the voiceover seminar to learn how to have a new voice if I ever go back to Minnesota. But it was hard, right? Because I have this one voice and you get what you get.
Look, here's what we're going to do. We take the $8, okay? We're going to take the $8 and then we're going to go take the $8 and we're going to put it in the GPS system. We're going to find this heifer, the one who tore the thing. We're going to find her. And then we're going to drag her out.
You got it right.
We're going to beat her. We're going to beat her with a river bar bat. Okay? That's what we're going to do.
You try to be respectful over here.
I'm going to do my entire presentation in that voice next time and see what kind of feedback
Good luck
I get.
doing that.
Dude, that'll be totally killer. They're like, welcome to Dr. Cindy's podcast. She's a doctor, so shut the fuck up and listen.
She's totally dope, man.
Are you a doctor? No, so shut up. Next, back to you.
He was a doctor, though. We need a better insult. He was a doctor.
He was a doctor. Well, you know what? I met a doctor one time and he ran his mouth to me a whole lot. And I said, hey, I don't know if you know this, Mr. Doctor Man, but there's not enough money in your pocket to keep me from beating your little head in. So if you say one more smart ass comment here in this parking lot, I will shove your head in the back of your beautiful Mercedes. And he decided to shut the fuck up because he realized that no matter how many classes or how many books he read, the 6'3" Irishman could smash his little face and he should shut up. So sometimes
true story.
People need to be quiet and stay in their lane and be like, I'm smarter than you. And be like, well, then you would have known to shut the fuck up 30 seconds ago there, Tonto. Now I'm your Huckleberry.
So mental note, if I ever see paperwork for Jared Breshers come through to my office, make sure I have backup.
Oh, I would never. I'm not. Well, I have the ability. This is what makes me a good man.
He is the
I
backup.
have the ability to be extremely violent, and I'm very good in when I'm doing that, but it's the ability not to use it.
I think that's true for most of us.
It's the to learn not to be violent.
With great
Correct.
power comes
Correct.
great
Well,
responsibility.
you've seen Stephen, you've seen it out there. The people will puff their chest and bark and bark and bark and bark. It's just
Yeah.
like Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan till you get hit in the mouth.
That's
And all of a
true.
sudden you're like, oh shit,
That's true.
that hurt a lot. Maybe I should go this way.
Let me rethink my position.
Victor, I'm sorry, history has been won by the victor. So, or written by the victor. So, and how did that happen? Through war, torment, and punishment. Thanks, religion. I'm just kidding. Let's not go there.
Okay. I you know what, you guys, I want to play a game. You guys up for a
Okay.
game with me?
If it's Jenga, it's
So
going to
you
be
know how
hard.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
true.
no, because we'd have to mail it
Monopoly's
to each
very
other and
difficult.
it would take too long.
Okay.
So no, not Jenga. So here's what I'd like to try to do. And this is totally unprepared because I did not tell you guys I was going to do this, but I think you're both pretty gifted and you're going to pull this off. You know how sometimes you go on Instagram and there'll be two singers and they'll do like a song mashup?
Yes.
I
Yes.
want to do a voiceover mashup.
Okay. What does that mean?
Like where you guys take, so Stephen, you're going to bring your best voiceover and then Jared, you're going to one up him. And then Stephen, you're going to one up him again. And we're going to just, do this, I don't know, 10, 15, 300 times until we take up 3 minutes. And then, we'll just see who wins.
Apparently, you don't know how friendship works, pitting us against each other. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. How dare you?
I
We
thought
like
you
to
were a
work
doctor
together.
for like higher power of self
Man,
and stuff,
I
and you're like,
swear to
hey,
Lordy
let's
be,
get these voice
be
actors
doing that
together
kind of
and
stuff, and then
let's
he
let them
gives this
tear
kind
each
of
other
voice.
apart.
I think this is
That's
going to
right.
be
I
fun
don't
and it's going to
believe
elevate your
that
game to see how
that
good
person.
you can.
I've been married
well.
21 years. I don't need no game.
That's true.
How about if we just do
18
it
over
as a
here.
demo? Can we do it as a demo of your ability to do amazing voiceovers? What if it's a demo?
Sure.
No game.
I have a surefire way to get to the tables every time when you're out with your fellas. So fellas, listen up.
That's right, kids.
Get one of your friends.
Reserve
what
your
happens,
tables
Julie?
today.
Julie's listening in the background. All you got to do is spin things for men. As long as you present it in a different way, you can get what you want out of them.
You can present it. You can say, I have hemorrhoids. Can you please direct me to some medication that might help? It sounds more authentic that way.
I love it. All right. I'm going to just be quiet. I'm going to let the
Premium
two of you go
artisan.
back and forth. You ready? Let's see what you can bring.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to just be quiet.
So, Stephen, the day I was put on this podcast, this lady, her name is Dr. Mindy or something like that. Not the lady that was on the Office show. She
The Dr. Mindy, I know that one. I've been on that show very many times. It's fantastic.
Hey, I've also been on that show. She's a great lady. Sometimes she's a little bit clamped, but not much. You know, she gets out there. She does her thing. She's got some amazing stories.
She sure does. And then, basically, when she's talking, sometimes I like to share my thoughts, and other times maybe I fall down the stairs and my shoes fall off.
Well, I heard she wasn't even a real doctor. I heard she was, what did the young people call it? I heard she was fronting, I heard that she was capping. I don't know if she was building something, or is she a doctor of building stuff?
I don't know, man. I was like going down and looking at all the snakes and crocodiles and wondering, what would Dr. Cindy do in a place like this?
Dude, I'll tell you exactly what Dr. Cindy would do. She'd pull up her knickers and be like, you motherfuckers want this? Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure? I'm a doctor of affirmative, all kind of shit, right? I'm proud. I'll stand up and do a conference and you can call me whatever the fuck you want. Guess what? Did I stop? No.
Stop now! What are you talking about now? Now we've gone across the bloody English Channel.
Oh, baby, let me tell you something. Dr. Cindy's show is so beautiful. I love going to her show every time, baby. I mean, like, Hercules, sermon, Hercules. Jesus.
And with that, we're going to pause
that
for a
enough?
commercial
Oh,
break
my
from
Christ.
our sponsors, who are totally important. And then we're going to come back with Jared Breshers and Stephen Coghill for rapid fire questions, which I hope you guys will do in your favorite voice. You guys going to hang out for a little
Aries.
bit?
Perhaps.
Aries, Pisces. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. This is your weekly dose of Dr. Cindy, the Positively Altered podcast. Stop. Hit that follow button now and spread the love with Positively Altered.
Question zone.
All right, here you go. You ready?
Yeah.
Whoever answers first is fine. You're both going to answer. You ready? If you could domesticate any animal on the planet to be a pet in your home, what animal would you pick?
Ostrich.
Of course you would.
Giraffe.
Aw.
Well, that way I
I
can
love
quit
the
getting all the
Tall
shit
house
off
for
the
that,
top of
man.
the shelf. I'm like, go ask fucking Freddie.
So I think this is the third time I've said it, and people are probably sick of hearing it, but I love my fun fact. Do you know that giraffes have the same amount of cervical vertebrae as a human being? They're just longer.
That's just crazy town.
That's a long
It must be
vagina.
like,
Hey, horse, why the long face?
There's no vertebrae in the vagina.
how many times has Jared said vagina on this podcast?
7.
Let's count.
Yeah, I think, hey, that's good. Yeah.
7.
Yeah, that's good.
7. It's a
we'll
good
go
number.
Yeah,
7.
lucky
Go with that.
vagina time.
We got to
Maybe
make it.
because-
There's a round number now. 8.
If it's-
Woo!
If it's like 56, it's just too many and weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But
we're
if
at
we
8
say
now.
poop 57 times, then it's fine.
Poop, but poop is very important.
Mm.
Poop is important.
Yes, the circle of
I'm
life.
going through my
So we could-
menstrual cycle.
We could you have one. We could change one
I'll
of the
catch up on my
questions
moped.
to, if you could pick the form, size, and shape of your poop, what
Yeah.
would it be?
Oh, the form,
Rectangular.
size, and shape of my poop. Now, is it afterwards, or do I have to feel this bad boy coming out? Because if not, like I'm making like animal cracker shapes just because it's fun. It'll remind me of childhood.
Like balloon
Be like,
animals.
oh, look, I broke the lion. But oh, look, a camel. Wow, it's got 2 humps. I ate almonds. Just
Damn. Head came
Son
off.
of a bitch, you shouldn't have done that with him. And he talked about poop. That some bitch is crazy.
See, this is where I started. I started poop, and now look where we're at.
sheep.
That's all right. I'll change. Okay, I'm going to change the subject because, as we all know, my
I'm
rapid fire
sorry.
questions.
Was
are
that a
not rapid.
question? Were we answering about poop?
I made
don't
that one
remember.
up. I've never used that question
Okay.
about poop before,
All
and I'm
right,
pretty sure
well.
I'm never going to use it again.
Maybe you should drawer that one.
I'm gonna. All right.
Okay.
What is your favorite body part and why?
Jared, first, you go first.
I'm going to answer for
This is
him.
a family
But yeah,
show.
that's-
I don't have a
Family
vagina. That would be my wife's.
I didn't say the favorite body part on your body. I just said favorite body part. It could be somebody else's.
No, I mean it's not. I mean, not necessarily gonna be a vagina because mine's with me all the time. That's my best friend. Anytime you can always play 5-on-1. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. No, my mind is my favorite because it's allowed me to escape a lot of bullshit throughout my life, to be honest with you. So imagination is key, and without your brain, what can you really do? So my favorite part of me is my mind. So
That's a great answer. Stephen?
Sure.
You're going to take his answer?
I mean,
we're very similar.
Yeah, the
I'll let you have
mind
it.
is
You can have his
definitely,
answer.
the way to, because if you chop your arm off and your other arm and chop your legs off, you're still you, right? You can keep going, maybe chop it
Yeah.
across the waist here. You're still you, but you chop your head off.
That reminds me. I was fishing
Yes.
last weekend, and we were fishing with shrimp. The shrimp were the bait, and
Okay.
I've never seen. We cracked the live shrimp in half, and the top
Mhm.
with the head was still functioning and alive.
I thought you had a problem killing
Wow.
animals.
Oh,
I don't.
Okay. I'm teasing.
I shouldn't say that out loud. I mean, listen, you're fishing. It's for a greater purpose. We
You got
kept the
busted.
fish. We ate the fish. We cooked the fish. I'm sure. Listen, there
But
is
you
no
can't kill
address to this
vegetables,
podcast.
though.
Do not send letters. I mean, like Julie doesn't want to open those.
You can send them to my
You're all
house.
mad at me
Welcome
for
to
fishing.
my house.
Send them to Jared if you're upset that I kill fish to eat fish. I love fish. Fresh cooked fish is the best. Speaking of food, what should be a breakfast food that isn't?
I don't know.
Stephen, should I have sent you these questions ahead of time to prep?
Maybe.
No, man.
He's struggling too.
I-
Don't look at him
There's
just
something
me.
down the road that I would have. The place is called House. It's Haus.
Shit on a
And
shingle.
it's very just vibrant and delicious. It's imagine the hibachi style rice, but not fried. They spice it up with some oils and different vinaigrettes, and it's done in a tofu inari, like a big taco kind of shell, and on top of it's avocado and fresh salmon. And I just think that the rice and I love Asian flavors, and I think it's so bright and it tastes so vibrant and healthy. I could definitely see smashing that first thing in the morning,
Jared, next time I'm in Georgia, I'm calling you. We're doing breakfast.
Oh, I make a special sandwich called the Georgia Boy, where I bake a pan of cat head biscuits and then cut them all the way in half and use the inside to fry on, butter them like a grilled cheese, and then do a layer of peanut butter, thick smoke cut bacon, peach preserve, and sharp cheddar cheese, and grill it like a grilled cheese.
Oh my God. Now, if you could just do that on gluten-free bread with the preserves only, I'd come
I
over.
look the way I look for a reason.
Blurry.
Because then
Very
we're going to
blurry.
have the conversation about poop again if I eat that sandwich. It won't go well. Won't go well. Stephen, what about you? What's for breakfast that,
See, I've had some time to think about it, and I definitely think ketchup is not for breakfast. I know people put it on their eggs ketchup is just not for breakfast, all right? Just leave it away from the breakfast.
Jared, Stephen didn't understand the question.
What do you want? What should not be for breakfast that you would like to have for breakfast?
That's what the question was, for Christ's
What's
sake.
not a
But I know it's
breakfast
not
food that you
ketchup.
would
It was
want
all
to be
these
a breakfast
cat
food?
head cheddar biscuits, whatever the hell he was talking about. They got me completely distracted.
All right. So really important question before we end
Yes.
here. Since you mentioned ketchup on hot dog or no? Please give me the right answer.
I don't really like it myself. I like mustard.
Yes. Jared?
See, you open up whole the world of sausages. You said hot dog.
No.
Just a hot dog.
not
Are
a
we talking
sausage.
water dog? Are we talking
Hot
all
dog.
beef? Are we talking a
We're
soubrette?
talking an all beef, fat, kosher hot dog on a bun with relish, with onions, and
I would hand it back to the guy first and be like, look, you son of a bitch. I told you no relish, no onions. Now just give me the damn naked dog with the mustard, you asshole. You make me do this again, I'm going to get pissed. And then my wife
you
would be
got
like,
the mustard.
I'll just
right.
take that hot dog. It's fine.
it would go something
But
like
you know
that.
what? You had the most important part of the hot dog in your answer.
Mustard.
Ding, ding, ding. You are both winners on today's episode of What Condiment Do You Put on Your Hot Dog?
Oh, no, I got 3 kids. I didn't put it. Oh, condiment. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, not clearly no condiments. Yeah. Plus we used to learn how to do that on a banana, not a hot dog growing up. It was the banana because the curve was a little more realistic than a
All
hot
that
dog.
did was just depress women in real life. They're like, that's not a fucking banana. And neither is that.
True.
One of these things, not like the other.
Oh, no wonder they call. Okay.
All right, you two.
Yes.
Last question, final question,
Yeah.
the most
Oh
important
my
question of the
God.
day of maybe your entire life. You ready?
Maybe. That's
What
a lot
was,
of pressure.
and Stephen, you know what this one is because we've done this before, but what was the most fun thing about doing the podcast today?
Jared?
Oh, my favorite thing about doing the podcast today was actually getting to meet you and the production, Miss Julie, and watching her reactions as we were total jackasses and had a whole lot of fun. And it was cool that you allow people to come on here and literally be genuine without any kind of like leash or anything like that. I'm sure things will be edited from time to time as shit. I love it even more so, but it's great. It's been a nice relief for me. It was a little stressful, like leading up to it because you never know. Chemistry is a huge thing. You never want to go on a podcast and be like, oh, this mother's not this. I wish they would shut up. This has been super enjoyable and it's been a lot of fun. And, I had a good time. It was a nice break. It was well welcomed. So thank you so much. Being here was the best part.
My pleasure, Jared. And Stephen, it's all your fault that we're here together because I put a little pressure on you to bring a friend. What was your favorite part today?
My favorite part was bringing Jared on and watching you
Aw.
guys laugh at his silliness because, he's a special guy and everybody needs to know more about Jared.
Oh my gosh,
And
so
he's
great.
got better words than me. I'm not, I'm better at do the music, man.
Who makes the
Whee!
rhythm? I make the beats. No, I don't make the beats. I make the words, not the beats.
So let's let everybody know the secret, right? You've got a new album that you're working on, Stephen.
I got
Jared-
2 new albums I'm working on.
2 albums. Jared is going to be a guest in some way on that album. And I just secured a spot as well.
Yes, right.
Playing-
The Dr. Cindy spoken word part of the beautiful orchestration.
No, dude, we
I'll
were
be
doing. We were
I
going to
have
do
no
that
idea
cover,
what I'm
so
talking
we
about.
might as well let her do that part. She can do the opening
Look.
part where she goes, "Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur," and then she can go boom, boom, aka laka laka boom, 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 aka laka boom, boom.
Mhm.
See?
I like
See,
that.
I can do that. I can
So,
do that.
Again, maybe copyright infringement.
Oh
maybe
yeah,
a little bit. but-
sorry.
Maybe somebody just sticks a Post-it note on top of your album with my name on it so I can feel like I'm part of the project.
Let's do that.
All right, I'm in.
Let's do that.
I'm in. I'll take any little piece I can get because I love hanging with you
All
guys.
right.
All right. So is there any way people can find you? How do they find you on YouTube or TikTok? Or where do people check out what you guys are doing?
I have no idea. No, just search for Stephen Coghill. They'll find me. I'm everywhere on the internet.
I'm not
And Jared?
everywhere. I'm certain places, but you can just type in Jared Breshers. I'm the only one in the world, so it's pretty easy to find everything I've ever done.
This is true. There's not too many Jared Breshers. for
Really?
some
If we
reason.
Google you, nothing else comes up?
There's a
much, yeah.
Jared Breshers, but I'm the only Jared Breshers in the United States. And I was,
Oh, that is a really cool fun fact.
yes, I'm so original, baby.
Actually, you know what? That's such a fun fact that one of the questions I ask people is if you could change your name like you have to change your password, what would you change it to? And I'm going to answer that question, Jared Breshers, now because there's a lot of Cindy Howards.
Oh, I was going to go.
And then there'll be 2
Yeah.
of us.
Cindy Breshers.
No,
That needs to
Jared.
make-
I'm going to be Jared Breshers. So
You're
there's
gonna
2
be
of us
Jared.
when you Google
I'll
it.
change mine to Optimus Prime.
Okay, perfect. Then there'll still only be one of
Oh no, Dr.
Welcome.
Cindy has
I am
come back.
Jared-
Oh no, get the Matrix from Dr. Cindy.
My favorite thing on today's podcast was changing my name to Jared Breshers. It feels empowering and enlightening and so exciting. And I have to tell you, just hanging out and having fun, I love this. You know what was my favorite part, truly, is we started out completely ridiculous, having fun and telling jokes and doing silly things. And then we got granular and serious, because being transparent and talking about things that really do matter are really important, and sharing that we can go from silly to serious and then right back to silly and still be our true selves. So thank you both for really actually an amazing gift that I did not expect to come out of this podcast, because we just signed on and did whatever we felt like doing. And I hope that everybody out there is willing to do the same thing. Be silly, be serious. And I hope that this leaves you positively altered.